Hello, and welcome to another WWE 2K23 Showcase Mode Watch-Along. This time, it's WWE News Revolution 2006, Edge cashing in on John Cena. We're going to give that a watch. It's going to be the shortest watch-along, I think, by some distance. Obviously, starting black and white, because don't worry about it, YouTube. You don't need to worry about this being family-friendly content. It's John Cena. He's been Nickelodeon slimed. It's in black and white now, but that's green that's on his face. Honest, not red. So yeah, I'm not going to be showing this on the screen. This cash in. I'll show the first like 5 seconds or so, just so you can sync up. But you'll need to watch this on your own version of the WWE Network or Peacock, as always, or whatever your international version of those things is. So yes, pause this video, go to the WWE Network or Peacock or wherever, get up New Year's Revolution 2006, pause. So what I've been able to do, I don't know if you guys can, but I can use the jump to feature, and it's literally the last one. So I just click that and then very quickly hit pause, and yeah, here we are, ready to go. So just go do that, and then you can restart this video. Well, not restart, but like unpause this video, and we're ready to go. Fun little tidbit, just kill a little bit of time for those that are slow on the pause button. This was not the plan in terms of my upload schedule, but this actually took place exactly 18 years ago today. So yeah, just so happens to have fallen on that day. I do like to celebrate anniversaries and do watch-alongs, but it tends to be round numbers, like 5, 10, 20 years, etc. But yeah, this one just happens to have taken place today just by pure coincidence. So, in a couple of years, we'll probably do a full watch-along of this show. But for now, we're just doing this one. So I'm going to assume everyone has got to this point now, the 2:30:30. So the next thing I'm going to do is do a countdown. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. Then you should hear a click, which will be me pressing my play button, so you can try and sync with that. But also, I'll show about 5 seconds worth of footage just for you guys to be able to sync up. But then it's going to fade. Both the image and the audio is going to fade out into just a still image, because copyright law is a thing. So, without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so show the first 5 seconds or so as Vince McMahon comes out. Don't go anywhere. This match is not over. So, interesting that this was the way they did the first ever cash-in, with a Vince McMahon announcement. The boos. Look at him. He's got his own blood all over his face, and people are just booing him for it. Must be a feels bad man. This was the first one. This was monumental. Like, this was the first ever cash-in. This set the precedent, and it's still one of the best ones. Still one of the best ones by a long way. It's a good trivia piece, isn't it? Who was on the call for the first ever cash-in? Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman would not be what anyone guessed. If you don't know that, you wouldn't have guessed it. I'm amazed he didn't just run in and hit the spear. I suppose they wanted to make a bit of a match of it. They've realised recently that cash-ins can literally be 30 seconds long. But, But yeah, here they wanted to make at least a bit of a match of it, and sometimes they still do that, but they've realised that I think it would have been really impactful for him to just spear him and pin him. I guess they wanted to big up how much heart John Cena has, you know. They love putting John Cena over, even in this scenario. Setting up the spear. Yeah, it's mad now that Money in the Bank's become such a regular part of WWE programming and parodied all over, and if not parodied, derived from. Oh, he kicked out! Yeah, I don't remember this cash in, quite honestly. But yeah, this was so landscape changing. This changed wrestling. Massive deal. Oh, and King's there as well, so it's a 3-man booth. Joey Styles, Jonathan Coachman, and Jerry Lawler. 3 J's. Boom! It's a nice spear. There we go. Not only was this the first cash-in and a monumental shift, but also Edge's first world title. And they botched the belt. They chucked the belt on the floor. Mike Chioda dropping the WWE title. Big moment. Like, everyone knows how much of a big wrestling fan Edge was and a WWE fan Edge was growing up. That must have been surreal to him. That must have been so surreal. Like, what a moment when you grow up a massive wrestling fan and you first hold the WWE title. And despite the fact you, like, a dastardly heel, everyone cheers as well because you beat John Cena for it. So yeah, there you go. First ever cash-in, first ever WWE title or world title of any description for Edge. Monumental. Absolutely. It's difficult to summarize how big a moment this was in WWE because like I say, it's not just about Edge, it's about the fact that Money in the Bank became a staple of elevating guys. Like, not every time, sometimes it was already a made guy, but when you think of the good it did for Edge, for CM Punk, I'm trying to think who else. Daniel Bryan really gained from Money in the Bank. There's probably other examples I'm just struggling to bring to mind, but this was the first. This was an experiment until this moment when it was successful, and it was like, okay, yeah, so we're going to do this again at WrestleMania, right? And we're going to have this be a regular thing. Like, if this had have flopped as a concept, if Edge hadn't have taken that ball and run with it, if this hadn't have gone over as well as it did, etc., etc., yeah, there might never have been a Money in the Bank again. There might have never been a second one. Wow! Whoa! King! My God! Jesus! I was not. I knew it wasn't going to be the standard line, but I was not expecting that. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Okay. Wow. Hey, it's landed sideways, so it looks a bit like an E for Edge. And it's funny because, like, spoilers, this title run only lasted till the Royal Rumble, which is like 3 weeks from this event, and everyone was like, oh, so they did it and then they took it from him, it was an experiment, poor Edge, you know, I suppose he's in the history books, good for him. Nope, nuh-uh. Edge went on to WrestleMania, had his match with Mick Foley, and then went on to bigger and bigger and bigger things, and this was the launching pad. Love it. Who cares if he was fresh? King, shut up. Was that King? I don't know. Might have been Joey Styles. It was a higher pitch voice. It wasn't Jonathan Coachman. I know that. I wasn't really listening though. Anyway, yeah. So leave a like if you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane. One of the shorter watch-alongs on the channel, as I've said. Subscribe if you're new here. Be greatly appreciated. Let me know your favourite. Oh, we're going to watch some of the chamber, are we? That was a bad move by Carlito. It's one of my least favourite tropes in wrestling. The premature double cross. Because it always makes them look stupid. But, yeah, let me know your favourite Money in the Bank cash-in in the comments. That'd be greatly appreciated. And about to come up on the end of the video screen, I might have already, I don't know how long my outro is, I'm currently recording it. But is the link to me playing this match on showcase mode, and a link to me simulating this match on WWE 2K23 over on EBEZAsimsgames. Go and check one of those out. Go and check them both out. They all link to each other. Be greatly appreciated. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ebeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.